Hey, welcome back, everyone, to Horse Sheltering or Pasturing Argos. Not really. Welcome back to Let's Play, what this game is called, Ghost of Tsushima. I'm Mysterious JG. Last video went long because I kept thinking we could finish this quest, this little sub-quest, and it just kept refusing to finish. So I expect we're 30 seconds away from ending this quest, since I lost patience and just skipped ahead. But I guess we'll find out together. We're with Grandma visiting various cemeteries. At this point, we've basically established that we've done what we need to do. We've got the ingredients we set out to get in this quest, but I've been sort of calling her Grandma jokingly. She's not, in fact, truly our grandma. She's this older person who took care of us. There's like a servant in the house, but a high-ranking servant. Japanese social structure was complex. So she probably outranks the local peasants who didn't work in the castle, but she's still not a noble woman herself or of a lower rank clan or whatever. But we have this quest that we're going to do with her, and we've accomplished it. And now she's like, she hasn't seen us in a long time, and she misses us, and she doesn't want the visit to be over. So we're basically at this point taking time out of our quest to stop the Mongols, to keep an old woman company, and I can't say it's really that objectionable. Although you might disagree if you were in a labor camp being abused by Mongols.
Are you tired, Yuriko?
No, Lord Saka. This is the best day I've had since our afternoon at Lake Ondo.
No, I'm tired of Gigi's commentary.
I don't remember that. You are sure that was me?
You sure it happened?
It was so long ago.
She keeps mistaking us for her dad, too. Oh, there's hallucination poison over there. But, oh, I guess we're full. Oh, I'm full. I'm not full of regular poison, though. But we're riding around different cemeteries here. Finding lots of crickets. That's important. Not being allowed to run. What is she, Galbez? That all can't run.
Then spent the afternoon writing poems.
I remember, Yuriko.
Let's write one now.
Well, I was going to... Alright, chopping with our sword. Lots of guys get killed. We are badasses. Yeah, the middle syllable. Actually, I came pretty close to doing a haiku there, but the killing lots of guys wasn't enough syllables. Okay. Unmoving mountain. Soaring ambition. Unbreakable walls. Let's go with wait a second. Never noticed that before. There's a sound cue where I guess I've picked the correct one. But the works of men are frail, endlessly flowing water. Yeah, we got a little wing sound. And I picked one that I wouldn't have picked, but I wanted to see if there was a correct answer, but it stopped giving me sound cues. Soaring ambition, but the works of men are frail, endlessly flowing water. Stone abides rushing water. Soaring ambition, but the works of men are frail. Life flows into death. Life blossoms and fades. Lords and clans vanish. Well, let's be really... You don't want to say clans vanish. I don't think that's the message we want this woman to hear, but Life Blossoms and Fades is probably something that she could maybe appreciate a bit more.
Soaring ambition.
Nobunaga's ambition.
The works of men are frail. Life blossoms and fades.
Yeah, it's kind of depressing. I'm not sure that's the poem we should have composed,
Well
but
said, my lord. The proud do not endure. The greatest of us fall in the end.
that's the wrong. That wasn't haiku at all, lady.
Return to Omi.
I'll stay a while.
And listen,
I know better than to argue.
Good.
then get
You
the
learned
F out.
something today. Kazumasa used to say Lord Shimura was too concerned with that castle.
The strongest point on the island.
He equated strength with the huge, the immovable. Like
So
a
fat
mountain.
people? No. Like the sumo?
He had a point. Doubt and indecision have destroyed armies. In the midst of battle, true leaders must stay rooted, stand firm.
Well, you have to be
But
flexible, right?
look at that waterfall.
You're the guy who's being all ninja-ish.
Oh, that immovable rock
Now held by Mongols.
yields to water.
Well, it doesn't
Strength
yield.
moved
It's water flows
is
over it.
all around us. I have one more place I would like to visit.
But you just said you wanted to stay here. Oh, I guess that's a new quest. I feel like when we finish this quest with her, she probably disappears from the narrative, more or less. But we got Yoriko's Keepsake, a ranged charm. Arrows have 15% chance to poison enemies. Nah.
Lord Sakai.
What she did say, she wanted to stay here. This will give us the Bowman straw hat. Yeah. I mean, we want to do it eventually, but it's not what I care about that much at the moment. The burden of theft. A wealthy man has all he needs. The last warrior monk. The thief. Go home and be a fan. We should try to do these somewhat in order, I guess. The birth of suffering. Yuna is a friend we have not spent much time with recently. And then, of course, there's this guy. What's he gonna do? Here comes this guy. What's he gonna do? Or we could go on the major tales in the hope that we get more substantial rewards. Like the Dance of Wrath, this one I'd be interested in getting because it is an actual combat technique. What is this rumor about Lord Yarikawa's final curse? If the musician is telling the tale, there may be something to it. I'll talk to him. But I do now have a paranoia attack about whether recording we are. Okay. So maybe we mark this one. Because the enemies are using the frickin' Dance of Wrath where they get to light their swords on fire, and I don't, and it's bothering me. Oh, that's not the... Never mind, that's not what I thought. I was thinking the Way of the Flame. Dance of Wrath is different. Press L1, R1 to initiate. Kills may terrify enemies. This seems like a way to clear out large groups pretty quickly. Wear the armor, like win the frickin' standoff, and then initiate Dance of Wrath after you're done. This one seems pretty cool. That being said, do I feel like doing it now or putting it off for later? Because we haven't found these ones yet. Way of Flame, the Undying Flame. That one I'm kind of interested in. Dance of Wrath would be cool too. But I kind of want to check in with one of our friends that we haven't seen in a while. The Fool, Masato's Tale 5 of 9. So that must mean we've done Masato's Tale. Yeah, we've done 4 of 9 and 3 of 9. This one's unnumbered. Two of 9 and oh, 1 of 9 is the main story quest. Okay. Yeah, let's check in with Lady Masato. We haven't seen her in a while. And 5 of 9. Lady Masako has gone to Umugi to look for the other conspirators who killed her family. Umugi Cove is the home to smugglers, ronin, and thieves, the perfect hiding place for a traitor. And we have already unlocked that location. A message and fire. Lord Shimano is a pirate named Goro. Okay, so we need to go discover this location anyway. Even if I don't do the main story quest that's there, there is a main story quest. Hopefully I can avoid accidentally triggering it while trying to do the other thing. But this undiscovered location is probably this smuggler cove that they've talked about. I heard them talk so much about lately. Must light in. The quickest place would be the survivor camp. So let us... A wealthy man is all he needs. There's been restlessness at some of the camps across Tsushima. I don't blame them, but what I can't allow is them turning on one another. If we don't stick together, then the Mongols win. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's do this one because it's so close to where we're traveling to anyway. We'll fast travel to that zone. She really doesn't seem to be in very good shape, does she? But we can get to 2 different places nearby. So we can fast travel back to her when we're ready to do this quest. The other thing, of course, is... got an I guess I should just hit undiscovered locations in case anything really cool comes up. Alright. So we got a plan. We're going to hit this undiscovered location, and depending on... Unless it changes something for us... We have a bunch of shrines we could be doing. And by a bunch, I mean like 2. But I'm going to do this undiscovered location. Then I'm going to hop down here and do this side quest. And from that side quest, I'll make my way over to Smuggler's Den. That's not actually... Is that Smuggler's Den? Smuggler's Cove or Smuggler's Den? I think that's the actual name of a recurring location in Ultima, but... And it's music that sounds vaguely like that. I've never played through any of the Ultima games all the way through. Played around a bit with one. It takes a lot of patience. That comes from an era where a PC game, you were expecting to get months out of playing through it. And you were, if it was an RPG, you were expecting to play it with... Oh, well, here's the undiscovered location. Oh, I still haven't discovered it. Mountainside ruins. Okay. I don't feel like dealing with this right now. We do need to deal with it eventually. I don't feel like dealing with it right now. So instead, let's come down here and do this quest. I thought I did have a place to fast travel to that was here. I thought there was a place to fast travel to there, and suddenly there wasn't on the map. I'm not sure why. Facing a challenging foe, switch your combat stance to counter a specific weapon. A final request. Is this a different, Did I get myself turned around on the map? I did. That is not the quest. Ugh. Alright. There was another sub-quest located southeast of a Lady Masato, or Masako, or whatever her name is, quest. And that confused me. We are kind of done observing Mongol leaders for new combat stances, I believe, game. I don't think that's going to be a thing anymore. I love how all these Mongols are wearing Masumune Date's helmet, too. You should really say something about that, except that he's not going to be born for a couple hundred years.
You know what happened. Tell me.
We don't know anything.
I want answers.
How dare you threaten us?
What's up, guys? Alright, knock it off. Samurai police. You don't have jurisdiction here. You only have jurisdiction over samurai. And then we cut him down for making a terrible joke. And also because for samurai, we get to kill peasants, like, you know, whenever we feel like it. That's part of their deal. Okay, so who do I talk to initiate this quest? Oh, never mind. There's a yellow bird flopping around over here, flapping. Somebody's playing that. I forget the name of it. Like something seven. That Japanese stringed instrument with the very distinctive sound. You are bringing us out to a haiku spot or something, aren't you? Oh no, it might be hot springs. You brought us to hot springs. Go ahead and roll 2 dice. If you score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 11, you will get a free hot springs. And then you roll 12, because you always roll 12. And save states indicate that no matter what you chose, you would always get 12, because Dokapon Kingdom is a son of a bitch. Yeah, shots for the ladies. Reflect on your own sweet backside. Creature comforts. I feel like thinking about something positive.
The only thing I'm missing is a strong drink. A bowl of miso. Some sleep.
Maybe some time with Yuna. She's one tall drink of water. Oh, he did say a woman. I was talking over him. This is making me think of a clip. It's out there. You can find it of... oh my God! What is his like wrestling nickname was like Doctor. Dr. David Schultz, AWA interview, basically accusing Hulk Hogan of being a homosexual, which doesn't sound like something that we should be supporting, but it's still pretty freaking funny. I need me a woman. Me, Gene, I've been walking around this city looking for a woman. I can't find me a woman. I can find a lot of boys dressed like a woman. Oh, Hogan, I know that's kind of what you're into. I mean, it's disgraceful, but it's pretty freaking funny the way he does it. And really what makes it work is that it's pretty clear he didn't discuss this with Mean Gene first, because Mean Gene is losing his shit. No small part of what's making Mean Gene laugh is the fact that he's pulled Hulk Hogan into this. All right, somebody around here is the... Oh,
My lord, maybe you can talk sense into them.
okay. You're being threatened. You're being threatened by people. What up, gangster?
My lord, I am Saburo, a highly respected merchant in Umugi.
Uh-huh.
If you want my respect, earn it.
With money.
Why are you threatening these people?
My family has gone missing. And these
Oh, he's threatening people.
refuse to speak. Something foul has happened.
Why was your family here?
I made arrangements for
They were
us to
farming
escape
chickens.
the
It's
island.
foul.
We were to meet here, then sail for Iki.
That's not possible. The Mongol fleet controls the sea.
I paid a crew of smugglers to take us to safety.
Disguised as dead Japanese people
But
who
they've
had been
helped
murdered by
several families
smugglers.
since the invasion. My wife Aki was terrified. And little Jotaro wouldn't stop crying. I had to do something.
So I killed him.
And now your family's missing, along with the smugglers.
And these people know something.
Oh, they know you got taken in.
I will find out what happened. You will remain silent.
Yes, my lord. But don't go too easy on them.
I just told you to shut the fuck up. A wealthy man has all he needs. But can money buy you love? Mr. Wealthy Man?
Everyone, gather here.
Wealthy
need to
man,
speak with
wealthy
you.
man. Wealthy me, but nah, it does. Okay.
This man claims his family was
Oh, I
here
thought it was going to
missing.
turn into some kind of like
You see them?
RPG game. We have to like talk to different people in sequence.
Nothing? Has anyone heard about smugglers promising safe passage of Tsushima?
My lord, I think I saw them. A woman and a little child clutching a toy.
Where did they go?
I didn't see them leave.
I want to hear from each of you.
Individually. I want to play for free online.
Please don't strike me down. I don't know a thing.
I just ninja jumped into your face. Doesn't that intimidate you?
Do any of them talk about escaping the island?
Only the rich can afford it. Ask Chota. You talked to some of those families, didn't you, Chota?
Hey, shut the fuck up. You are probably Chota, but I'm not going to talk to you until I've talked to the optional people.
They could have been here. There was a little boy playing by himself.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, by himself. Okay.
You! Stop!
I don't know anything.
Well, then why are you running?
Spare me, my lord.
I don't know of a way that I can tackle him without a... I don't know of a way that I can tackle him without, like, hurting him. Like Assassin's Creed, where there's an official tackle button. What? No, what am I doing? No. Nobu. Oh, never mind. Just have to chase him until he stops running.
I'm sorry, my lord. Don't kill me.
Okay, you don't have to, like, hurt him. I don't know of a way to hurt him without slashing him up.
The smugglers were here. They led the merchant's wife and child away. I followed, but they caught me. Said if I told, they'd cut my throat.
You're cutting your own throat, Dibbler.
Where did the smugglers take them?
West. There's a watchtower on the coast.
Oh.
I think that's where
We're
they
going
went
to need the
home.
help of, Monkey and Piggy if we're going to take a journey to the west. Journal updated the Fool. Okay, well, that's a whole different quest. Meanwhile, we can get a stealth charm here. Oh, that might actually be worth doing soon. The River Children. Sounds spooky. Yeah, this is the DLC. I'm trying to figure out how early I want to do this. Because it's its own explorable area with its own separate story. I feel like I should do the vanilla story first or get to the point where I'm about to finish the vanilla story and then do this. Where is this? I'm curious about this. The Fool that just opened up. Burden of theft. Kuwabara, Kuwabara. That is the river children. The fool popped up on the map. I don't quite see where. Oh, it's Masako Tail. No wonder I wasn't really detecting it. Okay, let's travel to Umbaga Beach. We will fast travel to some place that's about the same distance away, actually, now that I look at it. Hold R2 and, yeah. But if they put obstacles on the way from where you get that information to where you're going, I might have found a simpler path to arrive.
No sign of Sub-Ro's wife and child.
Oh, this is apparently where I was supposed to go. Investigate the Ronin hideout. So there was an anime called Ronin Warriors, and I watched it. It showed up on like the daytime version of Toonami. They used to have like Voltron reruns and stuff, and like Voltron didn't last long in that slot, but they would show Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z, and at one point they showed a cartoon called Ronin Warriors, and it's the word Ronin now brings back a weird memory of. I was living in this like a basement apartment, and I came home from work. I was working like some temp job, living in a basement apartment, and working on like an unpaid job, working on a student film because I was not too far long out of college myself. And when I was in college, I became addicted to. And they called them poppers. They were this. There's probably multiple things called poppers. I think there might be like a recreational drug called poppers. But poppers at the school that I went to were this. It was this thing. It was like cheese, pepper, and it was like a tater tot with cheese and pepper, like spicy pepper in it, deep fried. And I loved them. I could not get enough. I kept going. Like they were only served like the late night at the dining hall. Like you couldn't go to a regular hours dining. They had a dining hall that was open and had a limited menu of like chicken nuggets and French fries, or you could get poppers. And I loved them. And I would always like arrange to go to the late night dining, even if I could get to regular dining because I liked them so much. And then when I got out of college, like couldn't find them. Jalapeno poppers are available now. But like these are not quite the same as what I remembered falling in love with in school. Like real jalapeno poppers are actually not this thing that I used to eat. But Burger King got jalapeno poppers, and they were like crappy fast food jalapeno poppers. But I remember one day, it's such a weird story to go into. I ordered like a Burger King like double Whopper, might even have been a triple Whopper. I wasn't taking very good care of myself at that time in my life. And I got like the double Whopper, maybe even a triple Whopper, with the large French fries. And instead of like saying, well, I won't order the combo that comes with fries, I'll just get the burger and poppers instead of fries. I got the full combo with the large fries and like multiple orders of poppers because I hadn't had poppers in a long time, and I thought the Burger King poppers would be really good. And I remember eating it and just feeling sick. Like I had so much food. And all the food was fine. I'm not besmirching Burger King. And Burger King's poppers they used to sell they were okay. I mean, they weren't great jalapeno poppers, but they were actually similar to what I was used to in college. But I just felt so... I had overeaten by so much, and I just felt so sick to my stomach, like I'll never feel good again. And lying in bed just feeling terrible. And this is the state I was in as I watched the first episode of a cartoon called Ronin Warriors, which was very strange because the first episode seemed to be like the Ronin Warriors were launching their final attack on the enemy. And I think I watched like one other episode of it. I never really watched the show. It was this old school anime, it was like from the same generation as other things I'd watched when I was a kid. It's just not something that I'd ever seen the English dub of. So it was kind of like unimpressive, and I felt really terrible, sick, full of greasy fast food. And the word Ronin has always, since then, had an association with me of feeling kind of sick to my stomach because I ate too much Burger King. So, like, I don't know. The word Ronin has popped up so many times. I don't know why this is the time I felt obligated to say something, but the little message that says, search the Ronin hideout. I'm thinking about, man, the Ronin hideout is just full of, like, jalapeno poppers and fast food burgers and not particularly good anime. When we come back next time, guys, we will explore the Ronin hideout, and it probably won't be full of that stuff, I'm guessing. See you then.